Today's news. Today's news.
On the hour, sponsored by Progressive Insurance.
I'm Monica Ricks. Shocking new numbers show cancer cases are expected to spike dramatically over the next 2 decades. CBS's Matt Piper has details.
Cancer cases and deaths among men are expected to surge by 2050. Researchers are projecting an 84% increase in cancer cases and a 93% increase in cancer deaths among men worldwide between 2022 and 2050. Seniors and people living in lower developed countries will bear the brunt of those cases, and researchers say men have higher cancer rates because they do not get screened as much as women.
They also tend to smoke and drink more. The Australian study published in a peer-reviewed journal of the American Cancer Society. Crews are now starting to tear down a church in Texas where a gunman killed more than 24 worshipers in 2017. It's considered the deadliest church shooting in U.S. history. Until now, that facility has been kept as a memorial. Some families did want to preserve it. Israel's bracing for retaliation after a violent weekend in the Middle East. CBS's Rami Inocencio reports from Tel Aviv.
Israel's military now saying that it killed 31 militants. This is at the Al Sabin school and mosque compound in Gaza City. That was on Saturday morning during sunrise prayers. People at the compound said that there were no militants there. Gaza's Ministry of Health, which we have to say is run by Hamas, said at least 90 people were killed. And if that is true, that would make it one of the worst mass casualty events since October 7th.
The Trump campaign blames Iran for allegedly hacking its system. Andrew Boyd is the former chief of operations for counterterrorism at the CIA.
I think we can expect quite a bit more out of it from the Iranians, either hacking and leaking documents or the disinformation space.
But intelligence officials say Russia is still the biggest cyber threat heading into the election. Donald Trump will be on X tonight. The former president was banned from the platform after January 6th, then welcomed back by Elon Musk. And now the two will have a live conversation. Musk saying it'll be unscripted with no limits on subject matter. Forecasters have issued a tropical storm warning in the Caribbean as a disturbance approaches. CBS News meteorologist David Parkinson says it could strengthen and become Ernesto soon.
Real concern now is going to be whether this storm makes a landfall on Wednesday morning in Puerto Rico. The wind's likely to be around 50 miles an hour when it makes that landfall, and it would do so right around the sunrise time frame.
Ernesto could be a hurricane by early Thursday. And hundreds of firefighters are fighting a massive forest fire now from the air and ground in Greece. It started yesterday, but has since blown up near Athens, where people are now scrambling to evacuate. That fire is fueled by strong winds and drought. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. Today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I'd like to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody. It's 74 degrees in Napa, California.